Please welcome Antonio Bellusci, our DIY guy, who's always coming up with great ideas. So you're working with concrete today.
Concrete, yes.
We're going to do a few projects with concrete and then maybe a few more in a later show. But let's start with these ones. These are gorgeous. Like, that's beautiful.
Thank you. That's a planter that I made out of cement, and I made a few of them out of different sizes.
Yeah.
And this one's another one. And then I also made some garden stepping stones.
Ah, very smart.
And just a little bit about the basics of cement.
Yes.
Okay, so cement comes, you can buy like pre-made compounds that you just mix with water, sort of like a ready-made compound. And the one on my left has got gravel and sand, and it provides a more rough texture. And the one on my right is just sand, and it's obviously a smoother texture.
Okay.
And really, you just need to mix them with the right amount of water. And you want something that looks something like this. You want it to look like oatmeal. Okay? You don't want it runny or watery. You want it like thick and kind of chunky.
Yeah, substantial, so you can work with it.
Exactly. Now, you want to work in a small size because it will start to set and kind of harden in about 20 to 30 minutes, but it takes typically 24 hours to cure.
Okay, good stuff.
And you know, both projects are using basically the same methodology. You create a form, you pour in the cement, you let it cure, and then you just rip everything apart.
Okay.
Okay?
That's savagely.
So the first one, I made this planter, and I just took a plastic container, and the trick is you want to take a little bit of vegetable oil, and you want to put vegetable oil all inside where the concrete's going to come in contact with the form, so that way it pulls apart really easily.
All right,
okay?
so it's not going to stick.
Yeah, and so I used two forms, and what you want to do is you want to first pour in a bit of cement, like an inch and a half to create a base.
Yeah.
And then you want to put in your second form, and then you want to pour the concrete around. And you don't want to like pour all the concrete in and try and like force it through, because it's actually really hard to do that. So you really want to just put the base in, put the form in, and then fill around and then let it set. And you might need to put like a weight or a can of paint on top of it just to keep it in
there.
Exactly. But then you can make planters like this one. And this one literally just fell out of this one because with the oil around it, it just came out smoothly.
Very cool. Okay, so I really love the circular ones. You just, whatever mold, whatever shape.
Plastic bowls.
You want.
I went to the dollar store.
Fill that up with the concrete.
The next thing is planters. Now, these were fun to make because you can get really creative and you can top them off with all sorts of stuff.
You mean the stepping stones?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, sorry, these ones are with rocks that I got at the dollar store. We got pennies, we got marbles, and then we used trivets, wooden trivets that I got at the dollar store.
Oh, nice. Okay, look at that. Okay, so I can guess how this works, but walk us through it.
I'm gonna show you. So you're gonna use a cardboard tray, something like this, and you can get this at the grocery store. And you know, you can form your own or cut your own and tape it up with some duct tape. And you're gonna use like a wire hanger. You're gonna cut it up and nest it, and then you're gonna put it in the base. So that way it gives the stepping stone a bit of structure and holds the concrete together. Okay. And then once you put in your concrete, you're gonna give it like a nice good shake to sort of smooth it out.
Yeah.
And then you can just top it off with whatever you want.
So you can put whatever in?
Yeah.
I like the one with the stones.
And this one here, I actually
This will give you a good pedicure too, everyone.
Yes.
Just walk up and down and up and down. Those feet are nice and smooth.
And this one's a bit of a surprise because I didn't actually take it out at home. I thought I'd reveal it. So this one I tried to do an impression.
Okay.
Let's see if it comes out. Oh, still got the cardboard. Let's pull this away.
Does it usually just, oh, that's nice.
So what I did here is I used leaves from my garden and I put the veins down first and then I pour the concrete on top. And if you pull up, there's one right underneath that box. If you lift that up, you can see sort of the after. Yeah, so what happens is once you pull all the leaves away, you're going to see all the veining. And
that's really nice, Antonio.
Over time, thank you. Over time, the concrete's going to dry up and it's going to look a little bit more white, so you'll see a lot more of the detail.
That is so cool. See, all you need is a little bit of an imagination and some time and some cement.
Yeah,
I don't even know where you come up with these ideas. It's very smart, though.
I get bored.
That's good. We like your boredom.
Thank you.
Antonio, you're going to be back with us June 30th to do some more DIY projects using cement. And instructions, of course, for all of Antonio's projects are always on our website, cityline.ca.